Hello, welcome. Are you applying to study in Canada? One mistake can ruin your application or delay your application. Here are 10 mistakes international students planning to study in Canada should avoid. Mistake number 1. Applying too close to the deadline. Most Canadian universities treat applications on first come, first served basis. I always advise that you apply 1 to 2 months before the deadline. If you are looking to obtain a substantial scholarship, do your best to apply latest by January 15th. That way you are rest assured that you will be in the pool of applications that will be considered for scholarship. Mistake number 2, assuming that all universities in Canada have the same admission requirements. That is a wrong mistake. Make sure that you consider or treat each university separately. Most universities in Canada do not have a standard way of application. Each university, each program within that university have different requirements. So do your due diligence to read about the program's requirement and read about the university's requirement and make sure you are meeting those specific requirements for the program and for the university as well. Mistake number 3, uploading unofficial or incomplete transcript. This can delay or disqualify your application. Try as much as possible to avoid taking screenshots of your student portal transcript to submit to the Canadian university. Try to submit an official transcript that your university gave you or your institution back home gave you and submit that instead of taking screenshots. Also, try as much as possible, if possible, to laminate or have your university stamp on the transcript to show that it has been notarized or authorized by your university. Mistake number 4, writing a generic statement of purpose. Try as much as possible to customize your statement of purpose to suit the program that you are applying to. Most universities are able to detect if you are using AI to write most of your statement of purpose. So try to customize it to be specific, and it should reflect your personal experiences and the way this study is going to benefit you. Add some personal touch to it, and that way your statement of purpose will be considered. Mistake number 5, using relatives and friends to submit your reference letter. Try as much as possible to contact your professors, your supervisors, so that they'll be able to write an academic reference letter, or an experience reference letter can come from your manager showing that you've been dedicated to the work you are doing and how that work aligns with the course of study that you are applying to. Avoid asking friends and family relatives to submit reference letters on your behalf. Mistake number 6, ignoring your language proficiency section scores. There are 3 sections to the language proficiency. You have the listening, the reading, and the writing. Even though your overall score might be meeting the requirements, if one of the sections score is low or below the requirement, your application might be refused. Try as much as possible to have each section within your language proficiency meeting the minimum requirement. So for instance, if your language proficiency is English, ensure that your writing is 6 and above, your speaking is 6 and above, and your listening is 6 and above. Mistake number 7, underestimating financial requirement. Ensure that you submit enough evidence to show that you have the finances to support your study, to pay your fees, and to support your living expenses in Canada. Most Canadian universities require you to have $20,000 and above to show that you have enough money to cover your first semester tuition fees, your first semester meal plan, and other living expenses like rent and library fees. So ensure that you have enough money to meet those requirements. Mistake number 8, not keeping up with immigration requirements. Always ensure that you go to the IRCC website, find out the latest information about the immigration requirement for international students, and try as much as possible to tailor your university application to meet those requirements, because most of the universities now have been giving quota of students to admit. As a result of that, they are only admitting students who meet the immigration requirements. So try as much as possible to read about the immigration requirement for international students before submitting your application. Mistake number 9. Avoid applying to only highly competitive universities. Most universities in Canada are very competitive, and try as much as possible to spread out your applications to schools where you have a greater chance of getting admission. There are so many universities in Canada, and applying to most of them can increase your chances of getting admission. Avoid applying to very top universities like UBC, University of Toronto, University of Victoria, University of Ottawa, University of McGill, University of Montreal, and just to mention a few. Those are highly competitive universities, and make sure that you stand out with your application in order for you to get admission. So diversify by applying to both high institutions and some medium institutions in order for you to increase your chances of getting admission into Canadian universities. Mistake number 10. Not checking your student portal or application portal frequently. Most universities do communicate back to you as to what documents they require or what changes they want you to make to your application for them to process it as soon as possible. Try as much as possible to be checking your student application portal once a day to find out if you've received any notification from the university. That way you don't miss out on important informations, and try as much as possible not to go a whole week without checking your student application portal. That way you don't miss out on vital informations that would delay your application. If you are still here to the end, this is a bonus for you. One major mistake to avoid is not investigating the city in which your university is located. Most universities are located in cities, and some are also located far off from the city. Try to investigate which city your university is located, and try to find out what job opportunities available within that city. That way when you come, you can have opportunities such as part-time jobs. Why? Because in Canada, international students are given the opportunity while studying, while school is going on, to work 25 hours a week, and on vacation you can work as much as you want. So try to investigate to find out which city your university is located and what job opportunities are available within that city, so you don't miss out on good job opportunities in good cities. If this video helped you, I'd like you to click on the like button, click on the subscription button, and send me your questions that you like to know about Canada and studying in Canada, and I'll answer them below in the next video. Thank you very much for sticking to the end. See you in the next one.